Hello, Crafted Shutter watchers, and welcome to a really important episode today. I have been blown away in the past month of what has come online in order to create art. It has really just kind of blown my mind, and I've immersed myself in it for the past 3 weeks. So today I decided to sit down and have a talk with you about what the future looks like for video artists and creators, and what does it look like for the stock world ahead of us. Let's get into it. So what is this going to look like now? Wow, the paradigm has really shifted from being able to have a skill set in something and being able to produce something. So I am going to link below my gallery of images that I have produced on Adobe that is AI generated. So I dove right into the prompting of images just to see what I could create and if there was any commercial value in doing it. Now, as this is happening with photos, it's also happening with video. It's just not quite there yet, but like if you go to Runway, I think it's .ai, they have some pretty cool editing features that are not on DaVinci, Adobe, or Final Cut. And they, you can track and make things disappear. You can tell your scene to be like a certain movie and it'll color grade it like that movie. So the world has vastly changed. And along with ChatGPT, knowing how to manipulate ChatGPT to get prompts that doesn't bother Google is not that hard to do. So what's going to happen to the artist? A lot of things are going to change. There's going to be fewer people needed to get the job done. So if you're working in a corporate environment, now is probably a good time to look around and consider other options. However, if you're working by yourself like I have been in the past 12 years, these tools just enable me to make more money and do more things. So, it goes either way on this. As with any technology that is released to the world, it shakes it up. And I believe, do I love AI? No, it's changed the world we live in. Okay, it's just, you used to have a lot of skill set in order to light a scene, and in order to get it looking just the way you want, then you had to have a really high skill set in Photoshop. That's pretty much going out the window. It really is. Just have a look at the images. So what it is now is being able to use human language and computer language together, understanding prompts, and being able to put that in a format that the computer can generate what your brain matches. I know it sounds weird, but that is the name of the game now. So the skill set has shifted, but it's easier. It's easier. You can copy recipes, you can follow them. I am a paid member on Discord and Midjourney. I work off of a private server because I don't want anyone and everyone to see everything that I have. So that's why I'm a paid member, and I've been experimenting with a lot of things and just blown away. Kind of sad that the world we're now entering into is vastly changing. Now, there's a freeing aspect to this, and the freeing aspect is whatever your mind can create or think up, you can now create. So it's now going to boil down to who has the best vision, who can implement that. And I think that the world is still going to belong to those who have really good Photoshop skills, at least for the time being, along with AI images, when you can combine those two skill sets together. Although Playground AI has a feature where it's called a masking feature. I just got an email on it today. So you have a picture of a person, and let's just say you mask a little red streak around their neck. You just tell the AI to put in a necklace. You can describe the necklace and boom, it's there. So you can take a photo that you've taken. You can mask anything in the photo that you want to. Tell the AI what you want to put in that photo. It blends it perfectly. Boom, it's there. So the world's changed overnight. Okay, it's just changed overnight. And so what I'm wondering, you as a community, what do you want to see? Because there's no going back. Okay, I would like to tell you that there's no going back. Now, on the flip side of this, I also run a channel and produce video content for my local high school, and I've told you that before. And I produce several videos a week. Now, that's not going away because, you know, currently you can't just AI can't go out and shoot that work for you, cover the events for you, take the headshots for you. It'll get close to the headshots soon. I mean, let's face it, an iPhone can do a headshot 99% of the time of what someone needs for their website. And you could take a basic headshot now with your iPhone and drop it into AI and change the lighting, and it'll get the styling and it'll get the lighting right. So, dude, if you got an iPhone, you're set. I'm just sorry. But so the world is now shifted to what's up here. Not so much your skill set in a tool of like Photoshop, but you do have to learn how to prompt. You do have to learn how to understand now how things are working. But the level to entry is not that high, not compared to learning Photoshop in the day. And my guess is that Photoshop might end up buying Midjourney or one of these other companies to use. And that wouldn't be surprising to me at all. We're here, friends. I use ChatGTP. There's another one on there that's same engine as ChatGTP, that it doesn't slow down. So if you need to share, if you want me to share this kind of information with you, you need to really tell me in the comments about what you think of the future. But it's not so much about what you think of the future, because the future, I'm sorry, just sprang up on you overnight. And ChatGTP, I use it all the time, almost daily. I use it to keyword at times. I use it to write descriptions at times. I can tell it I don't like the description. It'll change it. I can tell what I want in a description, and it'll do it. I mean, it's like having a secretary right beside me, and I just have to put in a few prompts and it spits out what I need. And I've used it for emails when I've sent business emails, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Now, art goes now to the mind. It's not so much your camera settings. It's not so much how good you are on Photoshop. It's what you can think of and that what you can use the computer to make. That's where it's gone. And like it or not, that's where it is. Now, there is still going to be a market for local photography, because hyper-realistic images, although you can make them look photorealistic in Midjourney like a camera took it, but it's not always going to get like your local town and areas and national parks. Did pretty good on the Grand Tetons. Did pretty good on Zion National Park. So, I don't know. There's still going to be some opportunity to catch live events and some opportunity for seeing people. Quite frankly, friends, it's really easy to put in the property release of your AI generated model and not have to worry about getting harassed or sued by a person. So that's a pretty big benefit. I know I'm rambling here, but I'm mind blown. I really am. And I want you to look at the images I've created. And I want you to tell me as a community, are you ready? Are you ready for me to dive into AI? I've thought even about producing a course on how to now to get you off the ground floor. I have amassed a wealth of information that not many people have amassed together, and a wealth of learning. And I'm talking 10, 12 hours a day for the past 2 weeks. So I'm there, and I'm not thrilled. It's just not. It's just to see the era go by of what it was is hard. But I'm going to embrace the future. It's here whether I like it or not. And there are positive aspects with it, especially me being a one-man band. and there are negative aspects to it. We just lost a little bit of our humanity, okay, which we just did. So embrace it, but I'm looking to build a new community around not so much your skills in Photoshop, but your vision and how to implement that and how to use the AI tools to make your vision better. And maybe if you're at a job and you start mastering these tools now, you'll be able to keep your job. And that would be important to me. So let me know your thoughts below, friends. It's crazy. You need to hear this. You need to pay attention, okay? I haven't dove into any details of all the sites, all the AI information yet. That wasn't this video. If you want that, let me know. The world's changed. Keep enjoying photography. Now you can take a picture and you can throw it into AI and you can make it better. You can make it worse. You can change it. You can basically do all the compositing that you could do in Photoshop with AI, and it's a lot easier. So let your mind go and enjoy the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.